This product is amazing. And oh my gosh, guys, you are missing out. Guys, you don't even have to buy it, but you will end up buying it. And you can thank me later. Hey guys, it's Serum. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video because today I'm going to be talking about hidden gems of Mamonde. And usually I call these videos like the best of Mamonde or best of Innisfree, best of some kind of brand, etc, etc. However, as I was exploring all these different Mamonde products, I realized how much we've been sleeping on them. Seriously guys, it's time to wake up. Mamonde has some of the incredible products and I feel like no one's really talking about them. And at one point it really upset me because I was like, okay, why is no one else using this? And so that is what we're going to look into today. I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best of Mamonde products, and I truly believe that Mamonde is one of the very few brands that do so well in both skincare and makeup. Usually it's either one or the other, but I think Mamonde does great in all. So without further ado, let's get this video started. I'm first gonna start off with this beautiful base product. This is the Mamonde AQUA Global Base, and it's basically a base product that you apply before you apply foundation or concealer. And it has these little tiny like balls in them, and this product is basically supposed to hydrate your skin and also make sure that your foundation lays really nicely on top. And guys, this product is amazing. This is so good. I was like, what? If you guys been watching any of my makeup tutorials or get ready with me, you guys probably realize that I don't really use base products unless they're like a color corrector. And that's because for the most part, all of the base products, affordable base products that I've used, didn't really seem to be doing much for me. But I'd rather just keep my makeup really light and go straight in with foundation or concealer. However, this is another story, guys. This makes your foundation settle so nicely on top, and it does so well to hydrate your skin. So let me give you an example. This is a foundation from Mamonde. This is the Cover Glow foundation, and although this does have a very high coverage, personally, this isn't one of my favorites. It just seemed to be too heavy, too thick. It emphasized my pores, so I wasn't really happy with this. However, these two combined together, wow, this base product makes this foundation look good on my skin. So it just made this foundation go on really thinly. It didn't emphasize my pores. It didn't look stuffy or suffocating on my skin. It just went on seamlessly. Just hydrates your skin, doesn't leave any residue. That's one problem I seem to have with like a lot of bases. Like they don't really absorb and they just seem to dwell around on top. So that's why I don't like using a lot of base products most of the times. Of course, I'm talking about the more affordable one. And this is the lighter one. So they have two versions. They have #1 green ball and the other one is called the golden ball, I believe. This one is for more oily combination to oily skin, and I think this is also great for dehydrated skin, which is kind of like the skin situation I've got right now. I have combination and dehydrated and sort of dry skin, especially now with the microdust and the chilliness and blah blah blah. And I do feel like this will be too heavy for those with like oily skin. I just like to apply it like a cream. It's very creamy but absorbs right away. Ugh, this product is stinking beautiful, seriously. The next set of products that I was absolutely taken away by are these lipsticks, and these are the Mamonde True Color lipsticks. And oh my gosh, guys, you are missing out. These lipsticks are so good. These are probably one of the best lipsticks I ever tried. And when I posted them online on my Instagram raving about them, so many of you guys agreed. I mean, come on guys, why didn't you tell me? I thought we were a team. But when I first tried these, I was like, what the? These are basically your just regular lipsticks, but they do have a hint of velvetiness to them. So these actually reminded me a lot of the Clio matte lipsticks, but I do think these go on a slight bit thinner. The colors are really pretty. They go on really thinly. They're not too drying, nor are they too like hydrating and then they feel slippery in your lips. No, they actually stick or settle really nicely, thinly, tightly on your lips. And these are just real great daily, easy, comfortable, very approachable lipsticks. And so I originally had two to test out, fell in love with them, and so I went to the store and bought these two extra new ones. And What I really am sad about, I'm not sure, Mamonde hasn't said anything about this, but I do have a feeling, my gut tells me that they're gonna discontinue this very soon, because every time I go to Aritang to get more of these colors, a lot of the colors are out of stock, and even if you go online, they don't have a lot of colors either. So I'm super hoping that they're gonna like renew the packaging, because let's be honest guys, I mean the packaging on these aren't, you know, the prettiest to look at, right? So I just hope that they're coming up with a new packaging, or they're gonna upgrade it or do something. But I do hope that they keep the formula, because the formula is absolutely superb. And let me show you guys my favorite color. I absolutely love the color number 8. This is the Love Song. This is a perfect MLBB color, and I either like to just wear this by itself, or I like to layer it with other colors. Either way, it works perfectly, it works superb, and it does have a bit of that, you know, brightness, like liveliness to it. It's not a deep MLBB like you would find with the autumn lines. This is more suitable for like spring or even all year round. So definitely check these out. These only cost 15,000 won, which I think is pretty affordable. So yeah. Speaking of lip products, I'm just gonna give a teeny tiny mention of this creamy tint color Balm Intense. I mean, because you can't mention Mamonde with these babies. These are super good, and I'm going to be very brief because I feel like this is a product that's already super popular. But just in case you haven't heard them, these are these like balm type lipsticks, and these are pretty matte. But there's something about these lipsticks that you keep on coming back to them, and I do feel like it's that feeling. Once you exfoliate your lips properly and you put these babies on, it's just so satisfying to see them really glide on. So there's definitely an appeal with these. I have tons and tons of colors of these, and these are best sellers of Mamonde. So I just wanted to keep it brief, so that's that. Next set of products that you guys are sleeping on are these Mamonde quads. I did use these in one of my tutorials to get ready with me before, so I'll link them up here for you to check out. These are basically quads, but they're all shimmer. They all consist of shimmer shades. They don't have any glitter or mattes, but they still do work. And the quality of the shimmers are so creamy, so buttery. They last a really good amount of time, which is like a problem that I seem to have with other brands. Super pigmented. You can apply them with both your finger or a brush. Both do such a good job, and seriously guys, if you haven't tried them yet, you are seriously missing out. Just give it a swatch in the store guys. You don't even have to buy it, but you will end up buying it, and you can thank me later. And also these are super blendable, and so I think even if you're not that comfortable with using eyeshadows, you can still give these a go because these blend out so nicely. These two are my favorite colors. The Golden Beige, oh, this one is just like your classic beige brown color set. And another quad that I love is number 3, Burgundy Pansy. You guys can tell this is like my type, right? My cup of tea. Once again, beautiful payoff, beautiful pigmentation, beautiful colors, beautiful everything. So I highly recommend these quads, guys. These are stinking good. So good. The next product is this Mamonde Rosewater Toner Pad. Now, of course, the Mamonde Rose Toner is one of Mamonde's best sellers. That's why I don't have it in this video, just because I feel like, you know, the theme of this video is hidden gems, and that's not hidden. It's very much exposed. But I did bring the pad version, and I brought it because ever since I've gotten this, I stopped using the toner, and I just use this one instead. This makes your life so convenient. Basically what they did is they dumped the toner onto these pads. So what you have is basically a toner pad, right? These aren't to exfoliate or to even out your complexions or anything. These are mainly to hydrate. So what you do is just you kind of leave them on for a minute or two, and then you can kind of wipe it off and hydrate your skin. But this is so much more convenient. I mean, it only shortens your life by, I don't know, like 10 seconds, but still, that's a lot if you consider how much you use this. It's like the toner pad has 90.97% of the rose water, so instead of like glycerin or water, they've used the rose water instead, and it's supposed to hydrate, soothe, calm down your skin, and it really does hydrate my skin very well. And I found that the cotton pad is very thin, which kind of makes it hard to kind of peel it off when you take it out of the box. But once you apply it on your skin, just because it's so thin and so non-irritant, it actually works really well on top. So yeah, amazing product. If you are originally a fan of the rose toner, I think you would really like this. Sheet masks. It's been a while since I've shown you guys some sheet masks I love, and these are definitely one of them. This is the Mamonde Floweret Essence Mask. Now, I do find the scent to be a tad bit too strong. However, I love the formula that's in it, the essence that's in it, because a lot of the times I feel like a lot of the essences in these sheet masks, they feel too gloopy and too jello-y. Not jelly, like literal jello, and they seem a little frightening to apply on. But with these ones, I feel like they are a perfect formulation of a really hydrating essence, and they actually do absorb really well. Also, the sheet mask itself, it doesn't irritate my skin. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I have what's called 접촉성 allergy in Korean. I don't know what that is in English, but I have that, which means that if sometimes I come into contact with something that's irritating or sharp, my skin reacts by having these little red bumps that eventually go away. So it's not like, you know, it's not like a really dangerous or serious thing, but it is something that I try to avoid because it does become itchy. Thankfully, with these sheet masks, I don't have that problem. So great quality, great essence, really nice scents. These really smell like flowers, and these are really affordable as well. These are like 15,000원? No, sorry. These are like 1,500원. These are like 1,500 won, which is pretty affordable. Now for the blushers though. Guys, these blushers are so good. Why aren't you using them? I have definitely used them in my Get Ready With Me or makeup tutorials before. And yes, I do keep them in the box because on top of the box, they have like these colors and names. So it's so much more easier for me to store them like this. But anyways, I do use them a lot, and they have a beautiful range of colors. And in the middle, they have like this print design of a flower. Great pigmentation, great soft colors. And also what I really like about them is that they smell so good. Now, I've had these for a while, so the smell isn't as strong as they used to be. But when I first started using them, oh my gosh, it would put me in such a good mood. Really refreshing, flowery, as if you've kind of entered a flower field, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like to the point where it gives you a headache. So I also recommend these blushes. This one is the Mamonde Moisture Ceramide Intense Cream, and I've also mentioned this before. I've recently got this in my Olive Young haul because I really enjoyed it. It's basically a cream, but it's very emollient, it's very soft, and even though it says intense, it's not that heavy, mainly because it's still like kind of cold, and my skin did kind of turn like it's very dehydrated. So maybe if you have oily skin, for now this is really like perfect. I like to use this before I put on makeup as well, but this is a ceramide cream, so it's really going to help you strengthen your skin barrier, which does need lipids and like ceramides for it to function well. So this is going to moisturize and be very helpful for your skin barrier, and I think it's a beautiful cream. Actually, my sister had actually used up a whole entire bottle. This is like obviously their older packaging, but this is like really empty, and she really loved using this cream. She has very dry, sensitive skin, by the way, and I've also seen a lot of people really like this as well. So I do feel like this is one of the best sellers, so I'm gonna keep it a bit brief. Another skincare product that I really liked is this Mamonde Vital Vitamin Essence Bitter Orange. Now, even though this says essence, I think this is more like a light serum, and that's how I like to use it. And this absorbs so well onto my skin. Like, oh my god, guys, just a really nice texture, a pleasant texture that I just kept reaching for it unconsciously. This serum is basically supposed to hydrate, to kind of revitalize the appearance of your skin, kind of to wake your skin up with coffee. And so I did like the fact that this really seemed to plump up my skin, like refreshen my skin. Even though I wasn't getting enough sleep or something, or my skin was in a bad condition, this still absorbed very well onto my skin. I think this is one you can also use for the springtime. It's a bit on the lighter side. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly had fun raving about these beautiful products, guys. Like, seriously, Mamonde, you guys deserve a round of applause. I think there's so many great products from this brand, and I felt like I was missing out so much. Make sure to press the like button and subscribe, as Sunmi says. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao! Lipsticks are superb. But of course, I do what? Excuse my hair. I know it looks disgusting and dead, but I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna cut it off. Just you wait.